This week on Passing It On Outdoors.
Shot your first deer, Brayden. Let's go. What do you think, Brayden? Yeah.
I'm so dumb.
This moment right here that's got me,
Right here, Hunter. Right here, baby. Good shot.
Thank you, Lord.
Man. Get down there and pick him up.
Passing It On Outdoors is brought to you by Agri Supply, more than a farm store. Carolina Cooker, a tradition born in the South. James River Equipment, serving the Carolinas with 30 full-service locations. Black Widow Deer Lures, it's simple, they work. And Hands of a Sportsman, inspire, motivate, overcome.
Hey folks, we're here this morning. We're going to try to get Miss Michaela here. Her first deer ever, right? Mm-hmm. And not only is it going to be her first deer, hopefully it's going to be her first buck. We got a place set up over here that we've got a ground blind we set up about 2 weeks ago. Miss Michaela got out. We got out in the woods, set up some ground blinds, kind of figured out what we thought the deer were going, put up a trail camera, and lo and behold, we got a couple bucks on this camera. So hopefully we're going to get an opportunity this morning. Unfortunately, the wind's a little bit funky for what we got set up. We did set up a couple sites, but for both of them, the wind's a little bit funky, but I think we're going to get by with it. Got a great thicket over here, the blind set up, got a cameraman, got Dad standing over here and waits, and hopefully we're going to get our first deer here in a little bit, right?
Yep.
So you stick with us, and we're going to be in the blind here in just a little bit.
Welcome to today's show. This is the second show of a two-part series. Michaela Hester's in the blind. It's a day of our hunt, and she has got a deer on her already. All she needs is a green light.
Looks like 25 yards. Yeah, 25.7. He's gonna get where I can't see him. How far? 25. How far is he going? I did not ask him what it was. 25.1.
So Robert and Paul knew right off the bat going into this blind the wind was going to be a little iffy, and sure enough, this buck come in here, and he was downwind of him, and Paul just couldn't get it right. So buck run off. Way to go, Paul.
Well, we got set up in here early this morning. We got in here about an hour before daylight, and got good settled in. There were some deer here when we got here. Got settled in though, and right at daylight, nice little 8-pointer came in. It was low light. The cameraman sucks, so we didn't do very good. Michaela could have shot the deer, but we've got a very bad cameraman. Next time we're gonna get a 3rd grader, hopefully, to come and help us out and film for us. Kristen would probably be better. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway.
For many years, you've known Agri Supply as the go-to place for all your farm supplies. With a visit to one of our store locations or to our website, you'll see that we're much more than just a farm store. From cooking supplies, which includes a line of cast iron and enamelware, to truck toolboxes, trailers, lawn and garden supplies, outdoor apparel, and hunting and sporting goods. Agri Supply carries a variety of products that cater to your farm, shop, and home needs. With over 26,000 items at reasonable low pricing, we truly have something for everyone. Agri Supply continues to be a family-owned business with a large selection of consistent quality items, honest low pricing, and above all else, excellent customer service. By standing behind our products and services, we promise to never let you leave unhappy. Visit one of our retail locations or online at agrisupply.com and let us earn your business.
Beloved by many for the ability to impart flavor, Carolina Cooker was established to bring everything you need to cook with under one roof, with a wide variety of cooking burners and fryers to cast iron cookware and accessories. Carolina Cooker has what you need to dish up great food. Whether you're tailgating, camping, or cooking for a large number of people, make Carolina Cooker your go-to brand for cooking needs. Visit us today at carolinacooker.com. Carolina Cooker, a tradition born in the South.
No matter the job at hand, James River delivers the John Deere equipment to take it on. Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Come see us today or request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com. James River delivers.
If you're in the market for new hunting apparel, check out our new Trees and Camo wear. Everything from their jackets to pants are designed for stealth and mobility in mind. The unique arrangement allows you to blend in with any environment of your choosing. Visit one of our retail locations or online at www.agrisupply.com.
So Paul officially messed up Michaela's morning hunt. She had a perfectly good deer to shoot at, and Paul told her not to. I think Paul's a little jealous, so whatever. They've gone into the evening hunt. They got set up in the blind. We can see what happens.
Spot.
So just when you think a hunt's over, out steps a deer right at dark. All right, Paul, you got this. Don't mess this one up too.
Meh, meh.
Well, I would say that's about as close that I've ever been, and it just not happened both this morning and this evening. We came really, really close on 2 bucks. Nice little 8-pointer this morning. I don't know if that one was like a 4 or 6 this evening, but Michaela's had a great time, because I've certainly had a great time being with her and her family and Paul and doing all this for the Hands of the Sportsman. It's a great thing that they're doing, taking these kids, getting them out in the wild, and just helping them out, doing things for them, getting them into the outdoors and helping keep them out of trouble. So I appreciate them letting me be a part of this and being a guide and just helping out. And I enjoyed being with you and your dad and even Paul today. So
I enjoyed being with you, Dad and Paul.
yeah. Well, next time we'll get it, right?
Yeah.
Thank Mr. Kristen for putting all this together. Mr. Kristen, I agree, he sure did. He did a great thing. He really did. So thank you, Kristen, for what you do.
Thank you, Kristen.
Passing It On Outdoors is also brought to you by Lucky Buck Minerals, bigger bucks guaranteed. Hunter Safety Systems, saving lives is what we do. Jarrett Rifles, the most accurate rifle in the world. Ben Pearson Archery, rebuilding the legend. Carolina School of Broadcast, measures success one graduate at a time. And the Cowden Plantation, a true Southern hunting experience.
So why does Whitetail Edge use Black Widow deer lures? It's 100% pure whitetail deer urines. It's never brown or broken down. Black Widow deer lures are always fresh, collected and bottled within 24 hours of collection to guarantee freshness. So why should you use Black Widow deer lures? Because it works. Visit www.blackwidowdeerlures.com.
The Hands of a Sportsman is making dreams come true and providing opportunities for people both young and old with disabilities that present challenges for them to enjoy the outdoors. In short, we're creating an advantage for the disadvantaged. For some, if not all, the great outdoors breaks the struggles of everyday life and provides opportunities we all need. To become a mentor, a volunteer, or to donate, log on to handsofasportsman.org and help make a difference today.
So we're a couple weeks away from Michaela's hunt, and Paul and Robert both officially messing Michaela's hunt up. And we're in the blind and talking to Michaela about what happened at that hunt. And she's explaining to Donnie and I what she was thinking as her buck ran off. And it's absolutely priceless. Way to go, Rob.
At first I thought he said my name, like to shoot it, but then it was kind of like an eh. So I didn't know why he did that, but it surprised me when he said that. So, because the deer was getting ready to turn and shoot, and as soon as he started to turn, I thought he said my name, and I was like,
Why is he talking to me so loud when the deer's standing Michaela didn't either. If I had to guess, I would say that he was probably jealous that you was fixing to shoot that deer and he was trying to scare it off.
I don't think you guessed right. I didn't think he said my name. I just thought he said Mac.
Oh, you thought he said Mac? Okay.
Yeah, I thought he said Mac because he went mad.
Mac, don't it? Mac. So like I told y'all in the beginning, Michaela's around the house a lot, and I aggravate her an extreme amount. All the kids, not just her. I don't single her out. And we got in the blind, and somehow or another, Michaela gets talking about cheese and hair. I don't understand, Michaela. I still don't understand.
So, let's get this straight. Let's make sure we all understand. You don't like melted cheese, except for on grilled cheese.
Or pizza.
Or pizza.
But it can't be too much melted cheese, or she won't eat it.
I just don't like it when it's stringy because I've been in multiple cases where I've accidentally swallowed a piece of my hair, and that's what it reminds me of.
Swallowed your hair?
Yes. I have too much.
So the stringy melted cheese reminds you of your hair.
All right, so me and Donnie and Michaela is in the blind having us a biscuit. Rob and Paul, I want you to pay close attention. This is how you get Michaela her first deer.
Side by side.
Deer, they're looking this way. Straight out in front of us. Peeking. Peeked up.
As soon as he gets broadside, we're going to shoot.
Go take your bud off safety. She got it off safety.
She's trying. You're fine. Get there. As soon as he gets broadside, you shoot.
I'm trying to get a yardage on her.
He's 20 yards, 25 yards.
I want everybody to pay close attention to what's fixing to happen. Michaela has her first deer in front of her. This is going to happen. She's going to shoot her first deer, but what's she worried about? A biscuit.
You nailed it. You nailed it. I saw where the last place he went. Good job. You nailed it. You nailed that deer. How is it that you gonna be sitting there watching a deer and reach down there and grab a bite of your biscuit while you eat watching him?
I was hungry.
Well, I was too, but I wasn't trying to watch them deer. Is that what she's doing? Yeah, I looked over at her and she had the biscuit up to her mouth chewing. I said, Mac, you can't be trying to eat it.
Can you go try to find it?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go. That air disappeared right behind his shoulder. I saw where he went. He's hammered dead right there.
He's down.
It's gonna take him a little while, you know.
Yeah.
But he's
We'll just let things simmer down.
Mac.
You biscuit eater.
Biscuit eater. I put my biscuit down when the deer come in. You picked yours up.
She said he wasn't going to interrupt my biscuit time.
Can you put it in there? Sorry. There's some dead. There's a big splotch right here. Yeah. There's some around here. Oh. This guy has to be dead. Yes!
Right there.
He's not as big as I imagined. Holy cow. No, except an owl. Booyah. Oh, that was right behind the shoulder.
Look at that shot. Look at that shot.
Right behind there.
That's a good shot there. Hold him up. Let me see him.
Oh, I got it. This guy's heavy.
So it's been 2 weeks, I think, since our youth hunt that we actually put on. And one of my goals was for these kids to continue to hunt after the youth hunt. And what are you shaking his head for?
I don't know.
You're distracting me from talking, dog. And this is a culmination of a lot of different people. Carbon Express provided all the bows. Alps Outdoors came on board and gave them packs and chairs. Barnett Blinds came in and give us some blinds, and Sig Sauer gave them binoculars and range finders, and Walk On Outdoors gave them a target to shoot these crossbows at. And look, this girl has shot her first deer, and she has worked her tail off. She has hunted and hunted and hunted and had deer in front of her and couldn't shoot, had deer in front of her and didn't want to shoot, had turkeys in front of her. She's really, really worked hard for this deer right here, so I'm proud of her. You know, spent a lot of time behind the bow waiting on the right deer, and finally made it happen this morning. She was tired this morning. She didn't want to get out of bed, I don't believe, but it's worth it, wasn't it, Michaela?
Yep.
Now all you gotta do is drag this thing out, because I'm the camera guy and I don't have to drag. What do you think? You excited?
Yeah. I want to do one more last thing.
What?
Put Mac on it.
No.
The first thing I got to do is thank the partners that came together to make this thing possible, because obviously if it wasn't for these guys, these 10 kids would not even been remotely as successful as they were. Carbon Express, Sig Sauer, Swacker, Alps Outdoors, Hands of a Sportsman, thank you, thank you, thank you on the behalf of these kids. These kids are changed for life because of you guys. The second thing I wanted to do was get new kids in the outdoors that have never experienced this, and we did that with several of these families. Some of them came from non-hunting families, and now they're hunting families. So that's a beautiful thing. Looking back on my time in the woods when I was coming up, those moments were huge for me in impacting my life because it's those memories that I carry with me every day. So if I got a message for everybody, it's to cherish every moment, indoors, outdoors, wherever, because you never know when it may be the last moment you have with somebody. Do it with love, and we love y'all.